Hey, for those who have been paying attention, you know that I was demonetized for a little while. This is the video to see as to whether or not I can still post. But I still have been posting on Anchor Podcast. I tried Podbean, but I don't think my phone is equipped um, to handle that app. You know, there's a section where I could get live callers and all this stuff. I don't know how to be a phones operator. Um, Plus, I really don't want to distribute my number. Um, I would rather have it like an actual studio or office number to actually plug in. But I don't really know how to do all that. And technically, a lot of time is being taken up. It's the holidays now. It's very busy. I'm still a rideshare driver and it's very busy. Have you noticed, I've relaxed on shaving. I don't even ponytail my hair anymore. I don't ponytail it back. I just grab a big glob of hair gel and that's it. And I'm out to work. But yeah, I've been very busy, and I hope all of y'all have been very well. During the time that I was demonetized here on YouTube, I was going back to the other show on Anchor Podcast, anchor.fm/Chris dash comments, where I was doing Chris's comments through audio only. The last video that I threw out was demonetized. It was concerning my Texas governor. And I guess somebody threw a complaint or something, and I just wound up getting restricted. A small number of time has passed, and I posted up my appeal, and so that video has popped up. So in case you're wondering why am I still talking about it, as if we're in the midterm elections, that's why. That video was supposed to be out there back in early November, just before the elections. So I'm back, and I want to do another segment, but what I'm going to do is throw this video out there and see if it downloads and all this good stuff, in which case I say glad to be back. If I'm still under restriction, like a probation period, then, you know, I'll still abide by it. It's not a problem. But I just want to let everybody know that even if I can't post anything here, you still got somebody that sees everything on common ground through, on common sense, with common sense and on common grounds. You still got this guy that's posting comments on that level, no matter what angle that I'm looking at it, you still got me. It's just I still do audio only. It's a Spotify branch off anchor.fm/Chris, all lowercase, dash comments. You type that up in a search engine. It doesn't have to be Google. It can be Bing, whatever. Whatever search engine that knows how to find me will post my show up there. And by all means, check it out. I mean, they're about an hour long, so I highly recommend, you listen to me while you're doing your cooking or laundry or something, something to help you kill time while getting rid of these chores. I strongly recommend that. And the reason why I do that is because for those who actually know who I am and have been actually going through my videos and have actually been jumping over to the audio only Anchor Podcast, Chris's comments through Anchor, is because I have a tendency to stick to the subject, and I'm sort of tackling it through certain views and aspects that will automatically go right back to the subject of what I was talking about. In other words, I'm covering all bases every time I go through that subject. And that's the sole reason why it takes up to an hour, as opposed to somebody like Bo of the Fifth Column, who can, he only needs about 5, 6, 7 minutes, and he's got it all down in a couple of phrases, and boom, you know, I've praised him as the American Zen master, because of the simple fact that he can just bring the whole story down, you know, to just a couple of minutes. You know, the Young Turks, Jesse Dollamore, Brian Tyler Cohen, you know, a lot of them are no more than 15 minutes, you know, a quarter of an hour. And here I am yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping till almost a whole hour. And again, I do apologize for that, but again, I like to hit that subject, and I like to go every single aspect and cover it, so that way it's, you know, it's not something that I usually have to go back to unless something happens, you know. But yeah, that's the sole reason for that. And it's also the sole reason why you guys are, as far as I can tell, it's the reason why you guys are still coming to me, you know. I am talking, you know, what I need to talk, and I'm talking, the unique thing about this show is that it's common sense on common ground in Texas, where most everybody's talking on whatever coast, East Coast, West Coast, you know. And I get that. There's a lot of major cities. There's a lot more people. There's a lot more vibes that's going on. But Texas, for all of its grandness, is still very much neglected when it comes to revealing some horrible crap that's just not helping America, you know. And it's my Lone Star state. So if I go anywhere outside of the state of Texas, I'm bringing it back in by way of relations to Texas, you know, or how Texas is in relation to that subject, even though it's in an entirely different state. And, you know, and also, like, after I post this and it goes through, I'm going to post what my last segment on Anchor, concerning the shark fin trade. Turns out there's a lot of illegal activity going on concerning it, and I'm bringing that up despite the fact that it's all mostly focused on Florida, but it still concerns fishing. And me being a typical Texan, I have to talk about that. I am 100% Texan, so it's a subject that I got to touch up on. I'm sorry, but it's a good one, and it talks a lot about it through financial stuff. It talks about the hate, the opposition, and how stupid the opposition is, and all that good stuff. But for right now, I just want to let y'all know I'm back, and I might be bringing up some previous articles. But more than likely, I'm going to keep on moving on into tomorrow's articles, and I might bring up posts. If I brought something up about it, I'll bring it on Anchor. I'll make sure to bring it up here on YouTube. Okay, that's if I'm back. So let's find out. This is Chris with Chris's Comments, signing out.